Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on LEGO Super Mario, as some new information has come out thanks to an interview by brothersbrick.com, who had the chance to sit down with Jonathan Benink, the design manager at the LEGO Creative Play Lab and digital design lead for LEGO Super Mario. And right off the bat, this is a pretty lengthy interview, so I'm only going to be covering some of the highlights, but if you want to know more about what went into LEGO Super Mario and all the design ideas, this is definitely a good read. But how did the actual partnership come about? Well, according to the interview with Jonathan, he says, "I've been working on this project for 4 years, but about half a year before that, leaders from both LEGO and Nintendo met up to talk about what we could do together and where our core competencies lie. We decided early on that we wanted to leverage what both parties are good at. For LEGO, that's of course the brick, being creative, and using your imagination. For Nintendo, it is seamless interactivity and innovation. We wanted to make sure that when LEGO and Nintendo come together that we do it justice. About a half a year into the project, we made this first prototype of an interactive Mario figure. I hope one day we get to share this with the world because I think it would be quite interesting for people to know where it came from and how it evolved. But it was basically just a tiny little brick, maybe 4 modules high, with a screen and speakers that we put a cap on and painted red. Once we put the cap on, we were all like, yeah, that's Mario, and we instantly fell in love with him as an interactive LEGO character. But we didn't know exactly what to do with him and how to make the most of the functionality. For that, we worked with Nintendo and playtested with kids for quite a few iterations until we solidified the idea of building levels. Essentially, you can't go wrong building levels, but certain combinations and tricks will make the level better and get more coins from it. Building levels was probably the biggest revelation of the project because that is really where the core LEGO play comes in. Everything is happening in the bricks, and it's about coming up with ideas for levels and building anything that you want with the technology and interactivity that Nintendo is known for infused in it from the beginning. Naturally, this led to the question of whether there will be any LEGO Mario sets at minifigure scale, and unfortunately Jonathan couldn't answer anything about future products. However, when asked about future level packs from other Mario games like Mario Odyssey or Mario Kart, or from any of Nintendo's other properties like Zelda or Donkey Kong, he was able to talk a little bit more. He said, "Again, I can't go into any specifics here, but I can say that we haven't worked for 4 years to release just one wave of products. We hope to have a long and fruitful relationship with Nintendo and their IPs, and we are really looking forward to working with them on a longer term. They have a lot of very exciting IPs that we might do or might not do." He was then asked how the interactive technology within Mario works, and Jonathan responded, "Mario actually uses an optical sensor. Nintendo is strong on the digital side, so we collaborated on the technology as well as the play concept. So again, we leveraged each other's competencies here. Mario has a display, as you can see from the video, where we can animate the eyes, his mouth, and his little belly screen where we put the game information. This includes how many coins you get, how much time you have left, and the interactions that you have with the set. He has a speaker so he can talk to you and play music at the same time. He also has a color sensor on the bottom of his feet so we can read a selection of the LEGO color palette. You can add your own bricks in the levels that you make and get coins from that, but the main action rates come from scanning barcodes. If you look at the video closely and you pause it at the right time, you can see them in the Piranha Plant, on the rotating platform, and on Bowser Jr.'s shield. Those are pre-applied stickers that come on 2x2 tiles. Mario reads those barcodes and then has a unique reaction to it, which Andre did spot in his analysis. Now, the interview goes into much more detail beyond that, such as how you'll recharge Mario, how they arrived at the look of Mario, the scale for Mario and the levels, keeping the sets affordable, and creating new elements for LEGO Super Mario. Really, there's a ton of information here that's well worth reading if you're interested in LEGO Super Mario, and I can't recommend it enough, and we'll have a link to it in the description below. But for now, those are the major takeaways I had with LEGO Super Mario. But again, if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of how it was designed, who they're working with, what they're really aiming for, the prices, all that stuff, it is worth a read and is highly recommended. But yeah, what do you guys think of LEGO Super Mario? Do you plan on picking it up? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Mario and other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.